Top 5 favorite manga. Let's go. Number 1, Biden vs. Obama. Biden vs. Obama is very, very underrated. It's about Biden vs. Obama. Got great action, great drama, 10 out of 10. Number 2, Rodon King. You want to see a big Russian man ride a horse? Check this out, 10 out of 10. Anyways, that's it for my top 5. Let me guys know what you think I do and tell me your opinions or don't. I don't mind if you Hey motherfuckers, Slumdodge here to welcome into my first video by me, Slumdodge. Today I'll be taking you guys to a top 5 manga of all time, beginning with Shinimanami Tasagare. When we think about communities of people, ideas of people, we all have a pretty general imagination. A Viking? Yeah, fight to the death, motherfuckers, Valhalla. Gamer? Yeah, let me get on my Mountain Dew Doritos and game hard. An Australian? Yeah, can't mate, shrimp and a barbie, bloody hell. What about people in the LGBT community? When you have a concept as diverse as the LGBT community, naturally, characterization could be done in a variety of ways. Unfortunately, most manga and anime made don't really explore gender or sexuality that much, and if it is explored in a popular manga or anime, most of the time it's like a, hey, check out this goofy little gender bending, haha, trolling, or yeah, that's gay, bro, like that's gay, that's funny. Because of this, there isn't much discussion or representation about this community, and even sometimes it can be misconstrued and portrayed in an unhealthy manner. But the way characterization is done in Shinimanami Tasagare blows every preconceived notion and idea of what you think might be a gay, trans, or non-binary individual out of the fucking water. Shinimanami Tasagare adds so much depth to identity and sexuality. In my experiences in life, doing something isn't nearly as blanket as, yeah, I love it, I want to do it all the time, or I hate it, I never want to do it. It's conflicting, it's confusing, and that's what the point of exploring identity is for a lot of people. Trying to figure out what you want to do, what you like, and what you want to be. Take for example even this video. I want to make this video, I want to talk about my favorite mangas and explore them, and just tell you guys, hey, go watch them or read them. But making this video has induced at least 400 suicidal tendencies and 10 rewritten scripts. And also editing makes me want to fucking eat dicks. Shinimanami Tasagare isn't great because it tells you to support your favorite gay characters. It just shows you these characters from different branches of sexualities and tells their experiences. Even outside of discrimination and hate crimes, if you choose to identify yourself as being part of the LGBT community, there's this present idea of being looked down upon, pitied, and objectified through even just expressing yourself. Anyways, everybody has a different reason to do their own things, and we shouldn't judge people in appearances and first glances. My favorite character best shows this, where he dresses a girl, but when we first see him, he's like, hey what's up homo? No, you gay top or bottom? Ew, guys, gross! And you're like, dude, this guy's pretty fucking straight, you know, this guy is straight as hell. He's definitely not gay. So you ask yourself, why does he dress up like a girl then? You know, why does he do that? And the thing is, we never find out. But does it really matter to us? It's up to him to explore gender expression. It's up to him to figure out who he is. This is one of my favorite mangas because the characterization and themes explored are so intricate and explores this message of individuality. I don't think I best expressed my thoughts on this at all, but I just like it because, cool characters. This may or may not be a ploy to get more trans baddies and femboys to join the fray. Why the hell would I do that? Number 2, Herais. As an unemployed person, one of the biggest fears I have in the future is that I'll have to get a job. Another thing I'm pretty miserable about is my lack of passion for much of anything else. It seems like everyone else has big goals while every day I'm gliding along, and it can feel lonely seeing your friends do so well while you rot in bed. The fleeting feeling of youth and sense of time waste is immeasurable to any other feeling. Herais approaches this harrowing topic of not having any goals in everyday life with a chill out read about this guy who's just chilling. The thing is, it doesn't even really matter if you don't have a big giant goal you're going for. Purpose is fucking overrated, just like this video. This video is a top 5 of my favorite manga, but if you actually look in the script of this video, you realize that this is literally a convoluted mess of me explaining the general premise of the mangas and why I like it. It makes no sense at all. But I think that's the point in Herais. Every manga, everything and everybody in life has this grandiose idea of, I need to do something and I'm wasting my time if I don't get closer to that goal. The thing is, it honestly doesn't matter that much. Wholeheartedly just live life as it is. Experiences will come find you and you should let them flow as it is. I'm usually dismissive of anything related to slice of life, but Herais kind of grabs it by the nuts and turns something usually meaningless into something meaningful. It brought a different perspective to the slice of life for me. Coming with pre-context, you already know that the main character is a drifter. You know, he doesn't do anything, he has no fucking job, he doesn't have any big goals. You can't help but wonder, where does a man go if he has no plans to go anywhere at all? That sounded like a cool fucking quote. I'm framing that on my bed frame. Hey guys, just want to say if you're liking and subscribing the video, if you've enjoyed the video so far, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll be sure to get my Twitch money from my YouTube money from this. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Much appreciated, my friends. Have a great day. Every single day, I have to wrestle with this massive ethical conundrum. Do I jack off to femboys or do I masturbate to hentai characters? Every single day, I am haunted with such a philosophical problem when I am within the confines of my bathroom. May one day somebody find the correct solution. And also may this forever stay in the script of this video. From now on, We Begin Ethics is a drama-filled, philosophical, psychological read about people. In all honesty, ethics is a backdrop to this manga. It's about this teacher basically who teaches these kids lessons to deal with the problem. Sound like something else? Yeah, it's just basically a more modern, darker version of GTO. It's the exact same plot. Children do something ungood, teacher fixes them. But the big difference is, in GTO when kids have problems, Onizuka just fucking punches them away. Meanwhile, the teacher in ethics just yaps. Now hang on a second, slumdog. That sounds boring. Why would I read this garbage? Why don't I just read GTO instead? Well, you should probably read GTO. It's pretty goddamn good. But ethics explores these problems in a more serious and realistic manner, instead of the slapstick way GTO does. Teachers in reality don't have nearly the amount of freedom or powers in GTO, and 9 out of time, the truth is, teachers just have to be like, yeah, nah, I can't do anything, I'm just a teacher, but probably don't do that. But even still, words are pretty overpowered. In ethics, when the main character communicates and talks to the children, most of the time the talking doesn't necessarily fix the problem, but it opens the children's minds, and from this, it encourages a sense of agency to fix their problem. That's what the purpose of a teacher is to do, to assist and help children accomplish things. I think when you're in the age of adolescence, growing as a teenager, you think you have an idea of life, but you don't really, and it's interesting to see Mr. Ethic Man break down and fix these issues in itself. And I may be putting him out to seem like this smart, perfect character, but no, he makes a lot of mistakes. He upsets people, and that's reality. No matter how much skill or experience you have, sometimes you're just gonna fail. But yeah, I like We Should Now Begin Ethics. I like seeing problems and problems being talked about. That being said, let us meet again in the time of ethics. Yes, like this, it's a pretty good cosplay, don't you think? I look pretty similar to him. Number 3, Chainsaw Man. Yeah, Chainsaw Man. That's a bit strange, Slummerdogger. You're putting a manga that's like the most popular right now. It's like the most popular manga of all time. Yeah, Chainsaw Man really is just that good. I think my problem with love shonens nowadays is that they don't ground themselves into reality enough. Us anime manga fans can't relate to the altruistic, go happy, woo, we can do it if we try kind of characters. They kind of scatter around popular shonens, and the reason why we can't really fully indulge in this is because the reality is most people nowadays are fucking degenerates. I can't relate to Deku because when he sees a hot girl, he's like, oh my god, she's so adorable. But when guys see hot girls nowadays, we're just like... That's just one example, right? Guys nowadays are just horny as hell. But another example is like Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. He loves saving other people. He's completely selfless, and we gotta help other people. But the reality is, I'm an asshole for fun, and so is everybody else, it seems like. You see, Denji, he's an asshole for fun, and you're like, yeah, I'm an asshole too. I spread misinformation on the internet all the time. Listen, you don't need to hear it from me. You can just take a glance at any social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Pornhub, and you just see weird shit like this all the time. This video is terrible. It's the most degenerate video ever, and I didn't like it or favorite it, and I didn't enjoy it at all. How deplorable is this? Jesus, this is not the human being behind this, you know? You can't just fantasize about having parasocial sexual relations with another human being. That's just strange and fucking maniacal. Please, Kiana, love me. I will die for you. I'll do anything. Please love me. I love you. I love you. I love you. Please make out of me. Chainsaw Man doesn't try to lie to you or employ this elaborate world. It's just kind of like, hey, he's this degenerate asshole and he wants to touch some tits. And then he runs into crazy ass scenarios with crazy ass people in it. And that's Chainsaw Man. The embrace of insanity and absurdity drives it forward, making it entertaining to watch. And why wouldn't you want to read these new cool devils? But that's only one reason why Chainsaw Man is so good. Fujimoto combines this absurdity with elements of exploring a lot of issues and ideas in the real world and reflects them in his writing. One of the first scenes of Chainsaw Man includes Denji being, I want to be the hot babe and I want her to love me. But the idea is fleshed out so much more throughout the series. At first, it's just a prospect, it's an idea, it just floats around. But as he interacts with more and more characters, other women, he gains an understanding that he's not necessarily seeking out a pair of physical badonkadonks, but maybe he's looking for something different. These clashing of absurdity and ridiculousness as well as more complex ideas turn Chainsaw Man into an incredibly unique and entertaining read while giving it a ton of depth. It's like the German 985 of manga. With that being said, drum roll please!
I know you've been having some trouble sleeping recently.
No, what the fuck? What does that sound? No, give me the goddamn drum roll. Yeah, that's the stuff. And my favorite manga of all time goes to Real. When I was in primary school, I used to really enjoy playing sports, especially basketball. I liked the sensation of just running, being fast, and trying to put my balls down some random holes. But when I got to high school, I kinda stopped, mostly because my brain's interest shifted from playing with my balls to masturbation and video games. Anyways, I got addicted to video games so much to the point where I actually got pretty goddamn good at it. And so as luck had it, there was a school tournament across Australia and one of our teachers had taken interest. So I joined the team. I didn't expect much, but my teammates were honestly not that impressive. They were low ranked, so I didn't think we were gonna go that far. But even still, they were ambitious. They were like, yeah, let's win. And I was like, that's pretty cool. And we started winning. I found myself behind a computer in the middle of a city, in front of a small audience, watching two high schools duke it out on who was the better team. And we won. And I finally found myself flying out to Melbourne, another state, in front of a stage, sitting, playing a game being witnessed by pro players of the region. All because I had an interest in this little video game. And even throughout all of that, I lost. 3-2. The reason I'm telling this tale is because even though across the whole journey from the very beginning, I had this idea, this mentality, that this is a little goofball tournament. It's okay if we lose. It's just a game. There's no way we can win anyways. We're too underdogged. But when I lost that final game, I was crushed. To this day, that is probably one of the worst feelings I've ever had in my life. To be so close to the finish line, to be one win off and not hit it. Real is about that feeling, that fall. It's about the failures, the struggles that everybody has to go through. It's my favorite manga of all time because anytime you see someone achieve something, it's easy to forget the journey there. Real shows nothing but the journey to greatness. The actions of the characters, the scenarios are so grounded in reality, so relatable, and there's that extra feeling of the harsh reality and it hits you right in the soul. Real may seem like a basketball sports manga on the front page, and honestly the way I'm portraying it right now kinda just seems like torture porn. But in all honesty, the manga is about the human psyche. It's about the falls, the rise, the hard hits you take in the stomach, the little victories, and the achievements you painstakingly achieve. The closest comparison I can find to it is Berserk. Both main characters start with a disadvantage, whether it be killing your evil villain or becoming paralyzed and trying to recover. The big difference between Berserk and Real though is, while Berserk has a clear villain and goal to work towards, Real finds the goals through the character's own passions and working little by little and falling back down again. If I had to best express this manga in one word, it wouldn't be basketball or sports, it'd be failure. The manga is currently incomplete and kinda on hiatus, but it's the most complete packaged manga I've ever experienced, and might even be the best manga I will ever read. If I could give any one manga recommendation on this entire list on what to read, it'd be Biden vs. Obama. Okay, see you later. Good luck. Remember to like and subscribe, or I'll fucking kill you. If you don't like and subscribe, I will absolutely fucking kill you.